Welcome to the To Be Decided podcast. My name is Mahmuud, and I am here with my co-host Alex.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, dog. How you doing?
I'm chilling.
Yeah, you chilling?
It's been a minute.
It's been a little second.
Kind of limbering up. I've been sick the last couple days.
Oh, dude.
You've been sick the last couple days.
Mhm.
It's been impossible to get around to recording this shit.
God, it has been such a nightmare because we finally here. We made it.
We did it.
We're
guys.
finally doing it.
We missed you.
We missed you guys.
I missed you.
And just to, make up for us not being able to put out a podcast, I really put some time in to go and find some very choice content for the beginning of this episode.
I also have some stuff. I prepared a little bit too.
Ooh, this is going to be fun.
Because it's been so long.
I wanted to talk about something because it came across to me, and I felt like it was perfect because a couple weeks ago, you and Kevin went and recorded a Let's Play. You guys playing Sonic Adventure. You guys enjoying yourselves, and then it became our second most viewed video till date.
Dude, it's climbing.
It's climbing.
It's steadily.
It might even crest the first episode.
I haven't even checked yet.
Haven't even looked at it.
So,
but the thing is that I felt like it was really important to bring it all together. So like Chris Brown got a Knuckles chain that
yeah.
Yeah, a diamond encrusted Knuckles chain, and it's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
What is this?
It's just...
Dude, that's so awesome.
Dude, that's so funny. What the hell is this?
I'm not. No.
I can't believe Chris Brown out here.
I can't believe he's a Knuckles fan.
Yeah, a Knuckles fan, I guess.
I thought he'd be like a Rouge fan.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
I think Chris Brown really would.
This
love
is just
Rouge.
this is just like fucking Jason Derulo and like.
What if he had like a Big the Cat?
Oh, dude, I would love that.
Yeah, dude, that would be mine. I would get like a big, like diamond encrusted medallion of Big the Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys.
So the thing is that when I saw that, I at first was like, "Oh, this is so funny." But then I went, "All right, if I'm gonna do this, this is gonna be a bit. This isn't just gonna be a one-off." So I started Googling.
Oh, did you buy us medallions?
No, I did not buy us chains.
Damn.
No. I did not buy us chains.
Guys,
However,
when we hit like 1 million subs, we'll
sub goal chains.
Sub goal chains.
Sub goal chains. But I wanted to talk about a couple of them because, like, over the years, I have been very entertained by rappers and the silly things that they spend money on.
Oh, is this what we're doing?
This is what we're doing. What's it called? I just wanted to talk about a couple of chains because they're super fun. You want to know? Like, I just Googled a couple lists just to see like what was out there.
Yeah,
what were people already talking about?
What do we got in the world of chains?
So we have Slick Rick and a Justice a fucking scale.
Oh.
He's got like a Justice scale as a chain.
Why is it so goddamn big?
It's always gigantic. That's the thing, is that these chains are never small.
No, this one's actually comically large.
Oh, no. It was never going to be. Like, if it was a small, like, medallion, it wouldn't matter. It has to be gigantic. Would you like to guess at what this is estimated the value as? Because that's
like
a second
$2 mil.
one.
Is it like 2 mil?
250K.
250K. I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's way more fair.
What's it called? Method Man has a literal ice pick.
Yeah, that's a weapon.
A literal murder weapon.
That's literally a weapon.
There's some funds. This one I think this one I didn't even know would exist.
Yeah.
But Quavo has one where it's him as like
it's him wearing his chains.
No, yeah, it's him wearing his own chains, but
as a
like,
chef?
No, he's the dude from Ratatouille, because that's Remy the rat. Linguini. It's Quavo as Linguini.
I was gonna say he's wearing the chef's hat.
Yeah, no, it's Quavo as Linguini, and I think that's
pretty awesome.
Nothing would have ever prepared me for like I could have never played a Mad Lib where I was just like
Quavo's Ratatouille chain.
Yeah, Quavo's Ratatouille chain would have never came.
What
up.
about the classic, the Sonichu medallion?
The Sonichu medallion is true. You can have that. My classic one, my personal classic one, is when and it's not on this list, but there is another one, and it's T-Pain. It's T-Pain when he had all of those Ciroc bottles that were chains.
I was gonna bring it up, but I was waiting until you showed it.
Oh, it's not on this list. What's it called?
It's not on this list?
It's no. T-Pain
Gosh,
has a
we
dick.
have to talk about how T-Pain went bankrupt because he fucking bought these Ciroc chains.
Dude, the Ciroc chains are crazy because look, there's literally like 5 of them.
There's 5 of them.
Oh, sorry, this is 6. There's 6 of them. Dude literally went broke. He had all these Ciroc.
You would think like Ciroc would have like paid him to like do these things.
No, I found out later on that they did not. They did not. So there's a Ciroc
so it wasn't
bottle.
even like an ad or anything.
No. He actually tried to sell the Ciroc one to Diddy later. Like he tried to be
he
like,
was like, "Hey man,
yo, this is your shit.
Diddy, you want your shit back?"
He's like, yo, this is yours, and he was like,
sorry, dude, I can't bail you out this one.
I'm good, homie. I'm not taking those.
I just couldn't want one of those.
Dude, that's too funny.
That's awesome.
There's some other
these
funny.
are some good chains.
There's some good ass ones. Lil Jon in his Crunk Ain't Dead chain. That one.
Yeah, that's definitely a time capsule.
This is a time. This has got some Ed Hardy shirt on. Like he's got some shit.
Woo, shit, dude.
He's going for it. And then there's like one oh yeah, I'm sorry. This is the T-Pain one that I was talking about. It's T-Pain's big ass chain.
Oh, dude, it literally just
says big ass chain. That's literally his whole chest. The whole thing.
That's so awesome.
I would love it. That's a terrible fiscal decision, but
yeah.
I think that's funny as fuck. There's this Kanye one where he's literally got an Egyptian god, like a bust of the god Horus.
He has like a raw.
Yeah, literally the whole just on his just floating.
Wow.
Look at the giant chain links. Like this looks like
that looks painful to like have on your neck.
It's so funny.
That's definitely not good for your neck. That's not good for your sciatica pain.
No, your sciatica. You're gonna be smoking way more weed to deal with your sciatica pain now,
dude. You know what? I guess I'm gonna have to smoke more weed.
You're just gonna have to smoke more weed.
What a shame.
What a shame.
I have to be able to hold up these chains, dog.
Yeah, dude. You really need to start working out. Otherwise, how are you gonna you gotta start lifting.
Gotta work out that neck.
Anyways, Rick Ross has a chain that's just his face.
Yeah, he
does. It looks like shit, dude.
What does Mike Jones' chain look like?
Dude, I have no idea. I gotta start Googling. Do you want to take a guess at how much Rick Ross's like face chain is is
it more
at?
expensive than the Justice one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It is?
By a lot. Mm-hmm.
By a lot?
By a lot.
Oh man. Then like oh yeah, wait.
Oh fuck!
We're back.
Oh, this fucking
sucks. Yeah, that was great.
Chiwe's
here. Woo!
Chiwe's here, I guess.
All right. So we were
big ass
you missed it. We were talking about rappers' big ass chain. We had Quavo's Ratatouille chain where it's him with Remy. We had the T-Pain Ciroc bottles. We had Lil Jon's Crunk's Not Dead famous chain. There's tons of good rapper chains. They're so funny. Look at these things. Did you know that T-Pain went bankrupt because he bought his 6 Ciroc bottle chains?
Very irresponsible. Very irresponsible.
Is that why he started streaming?
Yes.
Sort of, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of, actually. You're not too far off.
Oh, yeah. Also, Chris Brown has a Knuckles one.
Yeah, see, I heard that, and that's kind of what made me want to come in.
Yeah, you're like, I have to talk about the Chris Brown Knuckles
I feel like
chain.
I needed to be a part of this conversation.
This one's so funny. I love it.
That's insanity.
Think about this
I
shit.
still think my favorite rapper's like medallion is the Sonichu by Chris Chan.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah?
The Sonichu medallion. It was freshly soaked in his asshole. Don't you think that's awesome?
No.
This is going great. All right. I'm
sorry. I'm still just like staring at this Knuckles chain. It really does just like look into your soul, bro. You ever thought that you could brutalize Rihanna and then 12 years later you could buy a Knuckles chain? Like, do you think that was...
I have a funny segue to that.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah? How does this going to work?
So do you remember back like when we were in the early 2000s when we were kids and there was like this long string of movies that were like my parents got divorced movies?
I'm following.
So
There's quite a
like
few of them in the early
like Big
2000s.
Fat Liar.
Oh yeah.
Like it was like a big trope.
I was
So-
talking about that movie the other day with my sister.
So like there was like this trope of like 90s or like 90s to early 2000s movies where I guess like divorce was on the rise, so they just decided
Divorce
to go
has
ahead.
been on the rise.
Yeah, so they just decided to like
Just really lean into it.
yeah, they decided to just go for it. Do you not remember any of these movies?
No. I was talking about Big Fat Liar with my sister the other day. So yes, I do remember. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. It's like it'll be a movie where the whole
It's
conflict
usually
is
like
a
dad and
kid.
son.
Yeah, the whole conflict is calling your dad to be like, listen.
Are you gonna pick me up this weekend? And he's like, nah.
Yeah, you ever think about? I don't
not
even
really.
Think, I don't even think Big Fat Liar that kid's parents are divorced because I'm pretty sure what happens that whole time is that his family goes on, like his parents go on vacation, and then he lies.
Oh, I'm
to
not even saying Big Fat Liar. I meant Liar Liar with fucking Jim Carrey.
Oh.
I was saying the
okay.
wrong.
Oh,
This is
I
where
was
we're
like,
going.
I hear what you're saying, but like that.
No.
I was gonna say, I was
no.
confused.
Liar,
Big Fat Liar is,
I
like,
was.
different.
I
Big
just
Fat
said the
Liar,
wrong fucking
no,
movie.
Big Fat Liar is that movie where Paul Giamatti dances while blue.
He becomes a fucking Smurf.
Literally orange hair, or he's just dancing around as an asshole for like 2
Yeah,
hours.
I'm not gonna lie. That movie, Shoot 'Em Up with Paul Giamatti. That movie just has Paul Giamatti's image just completely broken for me because I just imagine Paul Giamatti looking at this like dead woman with a bullet in her head and just goes, milk, and grabs the titty of the dead woman.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what happens in that movie.
That's that movie?
Yeah.
I've never seen this movie.
Ayo, word.
Yo, Shoot 'Em Up is a crazy movie. If you guys
Different.
haven't seen it, it's a crazy action movie with Gerard Butler where he just like fucking goes on a killing spree. He's like a homeless man that like ends up with a
Why do I
baby
feel like I vaguely remember
because
this
I
now?
showed you
never
these
heard of it.
clips.
Oh, is that what it
Wait.
was?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's that movie?
Yeah, remember where they were like falling out of the sky and like
Yeah.
shooting guns
Mhm.
from like falling from the sky,
Yeah,
and then
don't
the
want-
last guy falls into like a helicopter blade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally.
And
hear what
they
you're
did
saying
really
now.
punny things, like they shot the signs until it says "fuck you," and he's
Yeah, they
like,
did
"Yeah,
stuff like
fuck you,
that.
you fuck you, fucker."
Mhm.
And then Paul Giamatti like shoots the sign, so it says "fuck you too."
Yeah.
And yeah. That movie is awesome, dude.
That movie is silly.
But can we get back on track to the movies at hand? These divorce movies where these dads are just like, it's like a kid being like, "Hey, dad, like this weekend's my birthday. We're gonna hang out, right?" And he's like,
Sorry.
literally in the middle of like having sex with a woman. He's like, "Sorry, I'm like really busy with work. I
You're
don't
just
know
talking
how."
about You're just talking about deadbeat dad movies. That's what it is.
There's
there's a whole
literally
lot of
there's
them.
literally like a ton of movies that like from that time period that are literally like mom and dad got divorced.
Yeah, mom and dad
kid,
got divorced.
How does kid deal with mom and dad's divorce?
Mhm. Yeah, I mean that was a real thing for a lot of kids growing up, man. You had to show them how Frankie Muniz dealt with his parents' divorce. Like how much
Frankie Muniz. I think it's so funny that you said the wrong fucking movie.
Frankie Muniz and Amanda Bynes have to deal with their parents' divorce or something. I don't know. I didn't watch the movie.
Are you sure you're not talking about The Parent Trap?
Yeah. I was definitely immediately going to the Parent
The
Trap.
Parent Trap's one of them
Yeah,
too,
no, so
where the parents gets
there's
like
a few
separate
different, like,
and
I
stuff
feel
like
I love
that.
the idea
versions
of the
of
Parent
this.
Trap because the Parent Trap is so funny as like a concept of they were just like, we have twins. I get this one, you get that one, and then just like move on. You just never talk about it.
There's this really bad one. It's like a Tim Allen movie. It's Jungle to Jungle.
Oh, I've
where
never seen
where
this.
Tim Allen's son is like in Indian makeup, and he like apparently he went on like some like trip and like got a woman pregnant in some distant like far off
Man,
island.
I can't believe
And
Tim
then-
Allen was doing some sex tourism there.
Yeah. And
I
now
wouldn't be surprised.
and
He's
now
kind of
Tim
a piece of
Allen's
shit.
trying to
Terrible
like
guy.
domesticate this child.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh,
it's like
I think I know.
incredibly
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
racist,
yeah. I know
racistly
exactly
insensitive.
what you mean.
Yeah, no, that's very on brand for Tim Allen.
it
though.
says he literally considers himself Indian.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he
Nice.
has like the feathers, and he has like face paint on, but it's just a white kid.
It's just some.
Yeah,
it's
no,
just
that-
some
it's
kid
just
named
some white
Jason.
kid.
That's
And
pretty
you know
peak
who made
Tim
that
Allen.
movie? Fucking Disney made that movie.
Of course they did.
Because
What's it
early
called?
2000s, 80 to 2000, people fucking loved Tim Allen, but he was actually a racist asshat.
I cannot believe that you could just go and cast a kid named Jason as fucking Wolf Claw, and that's just what he goes by for a whole movie. It's hello, my name is Jim, and this is my son Wolf Claw.
Son Wolf Claw. So I'm just now looking up divorce movies, and apparently the Spiderwick Chronicles was a divorce movie. I don't know.
What the fuck is the Spiderwick Chronicles?
What even is the Spiderwick?
I don't know.
Chronicles?
Jurassic Park 3 is a divorce movie.
Yes.
Jurassic
it
World is a divorce movie for sure. Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a few different ways these divorce movies play out. Either it's how the kid deals with the parents' divorce,
Or they're actively getting a divorce
but it
in
was
real
so
time.
funny because divorce was so on the rise in the early 2000s
Wait,
that they
we
were
didn't
they had a whole genre of movies.
that
we
genre is
didn't even-
probably coming back with Pandemic Babies.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be.
The
yeah, that's gonna
pandemic
be great.
caused an incredible
Dude,
surge
I'm just
in
saying
divorce rates.
that I personally
Apparently, Mr. Popper's Penguins is a movie about divorce. I don't know, 2 Jim Carrey movies. Maybe that's just
How
a
many
thing.
times is Jim
Well, how
Carrey
many
gonna get
Jim Carrey's
divorced?
Gonna be a divorced dad.
How many times is Jim Carrey gonna get divorced? I just think that listen. There's a lot of movies where you have to deal with the ramifications, but can we talk about those movies where the whole point of the movie is that mom is leaving and dad has to stop being a dick for 3 seconds? And
Dog, didn't you
Yeah,
know?
literally,
She's got it.
literally
She got
in
a new
Liar
job.
Liar,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
ending of the movie is him stopping an airplane and being like, "Wait, I know you're with this other guy, but will you take me back?
Take me
your
back,
divorced husband."
please.
Yeah,
And
some
she
problem-
goes, and out of the kindness of her heart, she looks Jim Carrey in the eyes and goes, "Sure,
I'll do it for the family.
I'll do it. We'll stay together for
We'll
the kids."
stay together for the kids. It's always just some shit. It's some Kanye shit. It's just you hating from outside on the. Yeah, dude, that just leads into perfectly.
And the whole premise of the movie is that suddenly magically Jim Carrey just cannot lie anymore. He just cannot lie
Mhm.
to save his life, and he's a lawyer, so him winning his lawsuits revolves around him lying to the judge, and he
Mhm.
couldn't lie in court.
Yeah. And
So
the
to get
idea-
out, he went into the bathroom and beat the shit out of himself in a toilet and started slamming his head up the toilet seat on his head.
He just
And then he went
for
back.
it.
He was like, "I beat the shit out of myself."
I have been assaulted. I need someone to
And they were like,
please-
"Cool, recess. Let's go."
Let's go home.
What?
Yeah, that's
movie is crazy.
the plot of that movie.
That movie's insane.
Which one's the Jim Carrey movie where he no, I think I'm sorry. I know the premise of that movie, and I think I'm just thinking about Evan Almighty, or which
Bruce
one
Almighty.
was it? Bruce Almighty?
Yeah.
Sorry, Evan Almighty is the one with Steve Carell or something. Yeah, Bruce Almighty, where he goes and I think lies to just some random woman that he meets cycling or some shit, or is that also that movie? It's something about it's either about cycling or
No,
it's
he was a news guy.
dude.
He was a news reporter.
Was
guy.
that what happened in
he
Bruce Almighty?
lived with a wife and
I know there's something
Today I
weird
learned
and then
about.
he met
watched
Morgan
many Jim
and then
Carrey
he
movies.
and then he met Morgan Freeman.
I'm trying to remember which Jim Carrey movie it is that
And
he
then
just
Morgan
he
Freeman
meets a
started.
woman running. That's their thing, is that he goes to I think it's in I feel like it's this movie or it's a different one.
Dude, I have no idea what you're talking
Dog,
about.
no
You
idea.
meet some girl running.
Yeah, he meets some they literally are doing a they're just a
I don't
bunch
know.
of
Jim
fucking-
Carrey was just on a brisk jog and he met this really nice woman.
No. He goes to a fucking thing, and there's a bunch of people who are either running or cycling. One of the two, I can't remember.
You might be right. I haven't watched this movie recent enough.
I haven't seen this movie ever, so that's why I'm trying
All
to
I remember
explain
is
to you.
that's how the cookie crumbles.
I'm explaining to you a
And then
subplot that
they
I
had a giant cookie.
barely remember.
The movie was tied together by Jim Carrey doing a report on a giant cookie being made.
Okay, but can we talk about the subgenre of this subgenre where it's dad and dickhead stepdad at Christmas? where
I think
it's
that's
like
just one movie.
I think that's just like one or two movies. It's not
what
like
do you
a
mean?
genre.
That's totally what do you mean?
Is
That's
that multiple movies?
dude. There's tons
there's
of movies
like,
that are dad who like he's like trying like he feels weird because
I know that the
his
Santa.
mo-
I know
him
that
and
the
his
Santa
mom-
Claus also was a movie about divorce.
no, we're not talking about Tim Allen. I mean,
And then
It's like,
and
I'm
then he has
being
like went
serious.
over his like wife's like has full custody kids
yeah.
by being Santa, just being like, sorry, I can't have you guys for Christmas this year. I'm busy in the North Pole.
No, I mean movies
and then they
where
made,
the
then
idea.
they made another Santa Claus movie where fucking the kids go to the North Pole with the stepdad and the mom, and they're both there, and they're like, wow, this place
Is
is
that
like
what happens
kinda
in
nice.
Santa Claus 2?
Yeah.
All those movies are insane.
Tim Allen is so crazy, and
That's
then
not
he,
what I
then he
meant.
just
I
goes on stage and says the N-word.
Yeah, he does that a lot at his stand-up.
No, I specifically meant movies where the idea is that like it's like it's always the dad like doesn't have enough money for something and the stepdad is like loaded, right? So
Rich stepdad.
it's like always rich stepdad that like provides and like down on his luck dad like trying to do the best thing like fucking the Santa Claus
That's
movies.
also the Santa Claus.
but
It's also
it's
Ant-Man.
also it's
But these are
Ant-Man.
also divorce movies.
It's also I'm talking about I said subgenre. What's it called? It's also I'm trying to remember the one. It's the one where it's like it's Taken. That's the concept. That's Taken. Is that she's got it's like her wedding or some shit and he's like I only have
He's like
$5,000.
he's like an ex-military
He's like-
guy, so he's like he doesn't have
He's
like
like
a
a-
lot of money.
He's like, I gotta go.
government
He's
shill.
like, I gotta go sell the Chevy so I could pay for my daughter's wedding. And then like this like smug dude that's like Will Arnett or something is like,
Is it Will Arnett?
Doc, I
it's
don't even know.
somebody. It's
If it's not like
it's somebody that
I'm
looks.
just imagining Will Arnett kidnapping a woman.
He doesn't kidnap the woman.
I can see Will Arnett just like going up to a woman in an airport and
I
being
like
like,
the-
chloroform, you're coming
It's
with me now.
it's a James Bond scene where he like turns around, he's got a cat, and he's just like, "I've been expecting you, deadbeat dad."
we're talking about the Taken movies. No character
I'm gonna-
really matters outside
No.
of Liam Neeson. They're just filler.
Yeah, dude, it's just Qui-Gon Jinn doing Qui-Gon Jinn shit.
I don't know why.
You ever
no,
seen
never
Taken
mind.
on an
Am I
airplane?
thinking?
Yeah, he's literally just a marshal, an air marshal. Trying
So
to stop
okay, so
terrorists
I'm
on the
wrong.
planes.
I'm wrong. So I think this is the concept of Taken, but I think it's also the concept for Cop Out,
Yeah.
and those are both the same movie. but one has Tracy Morgan in it, so like it really depends. how you
Immediately a
feel.
worse
All right.
movie.
In line of like talking about like, is there any other good divorce movies? You
I'm
guys
just saying
wanna
that those
talk
are
about?
both two movies with the same content with the same plot.
That's what I'm saying. Like all these. Oh, also Jungle to Jungle was like literally like a 1-to-1 ripoff of some French movie.
Oh, that happens a
That
lot.
That literally it's beat for beat the same movie, and it's just as racist.
Yeah,
I don't even like. I don't think I've seen whatever movie you're talking about actually.
Jungle to Jungle.
Oh yeah.
It's
no.
from like 97.
No, what is it? A carbon copy of?
Oh, I don't know.
Just at some French.
Oh, there's
movie.
like-
Yeah,
okay,
it's
so-
just a racist French
Yo, we-
movie, but like they remade it. It's
I
like
mean,
the
I-
it's like the US versus UK
I don't think
version.
they were like intentionally being racist, but
True,
they
true,
ended up
true.
being racist.
But I'm saying that it's like the UK to US version of The Office or something. Like that's what they did. They
No,
just,
no,
like,
definitely not that. They just
we can remake that.
No, it's literally the same exact movie, like line for line.
No,
Oh,
this isn't
yeah?
like a redevelopment. No. This is just the
Oh,
same
wow.
movie, but
Disney-
in English, starring Tim Allen.
Disney bought the script and used the script. That was
So
it.
if like we're on the track of like talking about French movies, we for sure need. I forget the name of the actor, but there's this like French actor who does only like these really silly action comedies. It's French media that was really popular like 20 years ago, and every single one of these movies.
Jean-Claude Van
No, it's
Damme.
well, those are great too. That's different. Oh my god.
He only does comedic fighting.
It's like this
movies.
guy who,
Yeah.
honestly, to me,
I'm
is
for
like
sure.
French Bruce
I'm like
Willis.
no doubt thinking about Cop Out, but the funny thing is that the stepdad in that movie is not Will Arnett, but instead it's Stifler. That guy.
Oh yeah.
It's
Stifler?
It's so funny. I love it. I just absolutely love the fact that Stifler is the third guy in this movie.
Stifler is the third guy in this movie.
His name is Dave.
Yeah, Sean William Scott.
They hate Dave.
What the hell is this cast?
Dude,
What
I
is
don't know.
this
This
movie?
movie is Dude, this movie is
do you remember
insane.
that one?
It's got Jason Lee in it.
Remember
Like, there's a
that
bunch
one
of
guy
people.
with-
It's got the dude. It's got the Cuban guy.
It's
from,
basically like the old school,
it's
like
got the-
American Pie cast.
Yes, but it's also got the Cuban guy from the Benchwarmers. Like,
Yeah. All these actors just do the same movies together.
oh, they just like that's the thing. Do you ever think about the fact that like being in fucking Hollywood is just you and your friends hanging out?
yeah, for sure.
Until
Did you
your
not
friends
see
go
like
crazy.
how?
True.
Oh wait, Click was also another movie that ended with like, in like where he like fast forward and realized he just ended up getting divorced. Right?
It's always about
he
it's
like
always the
divorced and
divorce.
he was like gonna
Early
be dying
2000s, dog.
alone.
Early 2000s.
He like fast forwarded so far that he realized he was dying alone.
Oh my
he was
God.
like, "Oh shit, I'm fucking up, dude."
I love the idea that like,
I didn't
there's just,
realize
like,
neglecting
7
my
movies.
children could be so bad.
Oh, they don't like me?
Looking at other women slow mo jogging with their breasts moving up and down, that's not
Yeah,
good
dog,
for
that's
my.
early 2000s. Fuck.
Give me a second. Give me a
That's
second.
that's
I'm
not
men-
beneficial for my marriage.
I'm mentally rubbing one out right now.
Oh yeah. All right. So in line of all these like movies and stuff, I just want to
We're
talk
getting
about
into this.
how like when I was a kid, I watched the Jimmy Neutron movie,
Mhm.
right? And there was the scene where Sheen realized that his parents not being home meant he can pee in the shower.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm peeing,
I'm peeing
in the shower.
Mhm. Yes.
And me as a kid just went like, yeah, that's maximum freedom right there. I'm gonna start peeing in the shower.
Yeah, was that what
Yeah,
kind of-
I
that was the
started-
decision
I-
was?
you made then.
I was like, yes, this is how I'm going to obtain freedom. I'm going to start peeing in the shower.
That's a
And
pretty
it, like,
standard
it
youth
took-
thing to
it-
do.
and then
I love
it,
that
like,
your kid brain was just like, you know what's peak freedom? Pissing in the shower. Literally,
because
no one would
because
ever
of the
know.
Jimmy Neutron movie.
Literally, no one would have ever known if you were doing that already.
No, but here's the thing.
I thought you were gonna go in a different way.
Yeah,
I thought
this
you were
is
gonna be like,
not
why
where-
did Sheen's parents know that he was
No,
peeing?
it was just it started happening, and then it started becoming like a thing. Like
oh,
out of
you were just
habit,
pissing in the.
where I would get in the shower and I would just like be like, oh yeah, I'm comfortable. I'm gonna start pissing.
Oh yeah, that's just what you're doing. So you're just pissing on your feet for years.
Yeah, just for years.
You stopped doing it because.
No, I stopped doing it because I got to the point where I was just like, I was like old enough where I was starting to like date and stuff, and I was like, I gotta really stop this because like, what if like I got in the shower with like one of the girls I like, and I just start pissing?
You're doing it wrong. Obviously.
You're doing it wrong.
No, like you're getting in a different headspace. You rationalize that every time you're in a shower, you have to pee. No, that's
You
not what
need
you're
to
supposed
piss.
to be
You
doing.
need to piss to actually assert dominance on the girl that you're seeing. That's what
Yeah,
it
I
is.
need to piss on the girl's leg
Yeah.
like while we're just chilling.
For
in
sure.
the
You
shower.
need to be. She's gonna be cleaning herself off, and you're just gonna piss in between her ankles.
I'm like, hey, boo, babe, can you like
Just-
move your leg to the right a
Well, you
little
just
bit?
like spread your
spread your legs a little bit.
Yeah,
She's
just
like, oh yeah, is this
shoulder-
what we're doing? And I'm
shoulder
like,
width apart.
yeah, just spread your legs a little bit, and then just.
I like the idea that this is still the Benchwarmers. There's a scene like that where just like fucking Rob Schneider just
God,
gets
that is
into the
insane.
fucking he just gets
Is
into
that
the
a
shower with his fiance or wife or something and just start. He just goes move over. I gotta take a leak, and she goes, no, you're not. And then just immediately goes, oh, you're actually taking a piss, and starts yelling. And I'm
Yeah.
like, that's so funny.
Yeah, so I like consciously like had to start making the decision. And I was like,
You had to consciously stop pissing in the shower.
yeah, I was like, I cannot like because it was like a habit.
I
So-
love the idea that
Like an occasional
15-year-old
piss in
you
the
is just
shower is like one thing. Well, you rationalize it that every time you were in the shower, you had
It was
to pee.
freedom. It was freedom.
That's
so
such a
funny.
crazy thing to me.
I was a child.
I understand.
You were the child, in fact.
I was brainwashed by Jimmy Neutron.
Doug,
You
you
were.
took like the
Boy
most
genius.
Boy
insane
genius.
like 3-second segment and went, this is gonna change my life forever.
Yeah, this changes everything.
This is
This is
it.
it.
This is the shit.
Like, what else? What other power do you have as a kid?
You could.
There's a few of them.
I think that movie's so funny because like that movie just like keeps. First,
It was
for a
like an
little bit,
Empower the Kids movie.
but it just immediately turns on that idea.
Yeah, because it's just like without your parents, you guys don't have anything.
Yeah, you're just living in some
You run out of
lawless.
shit.
You're living in some lawless society where kids are like, you know what? I'm just gonna eat candy. That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
That's my job.
Yeah, that's just what you do.
You chilling with your siblings. I would imagine just in a house empty. Like how long? Okay, if that was think about if every like parent disappeared, how long until like just something explodes?
No, it'd be pretty quick, and then society would correct itself.
Yeah, do you think like there's just gonna like Lord of the Flies this
No, that's
shit? Like a bunch
exactly
of
what's
kids
gonna
are gonna
happen.
fucking dude. Kids are evil. Too.
So I foresee maybe like a third of the child population dying due to some nonsense and bullying and suicide. You know how it goes.
They probably pretty fast. Too.
But then once they realize that things are getting way
bunch
too
of
out
kids
of
not
hand,
taking
you're
care
gonna
of
have like tiny,
The smart
no,
kid.
not even that. You're gonna have like mini societies, cliques that make their own like townships and like.
I love the idea that society has just fallen in on itself because you gave a bunch of children keys.
Yeah, so like society's crazy in that like I don't know if you guys knew about this, but like when leprosy was like really big and like getting around.
I don't know shit about leprosy.
So
Pieces of your
here's the
body
thing.
fall off, dog. That's
There
about it.
you know what they decided to do with all those people with leprosy to like keep it under control? It was like in England or something like that. They decided they were just gonna make an island for them.
Yeah,
Leprosy
No,
Island?
It's the island of.
Yeah, it
lepers.
was literally a leprosy island. It was just an island where they were like, if you get leprosy, we're just gonna send you there, and you
There
can
was
try to
also
figure
a
out life there and leprosy.
There's also
land.
a religious order, like a Christian sect of lepers. In that
Yeah.
time,
Do you have
they
to
were
get
knights, dog.
leprosy?
These are knights
have-
that are losing like.
Oh, the Knights leprosy.
Yeah, they had like a whole society on Leprosy Island.
Yeah.
Because that was the place they were allowed to live life.
Yeah, so you're saying that they just like made fucking England too in like the 1300s?
No, they were still a part of England.
It was just an island off of England.
Oh,
No, this isn't one like this wasn't
Were
like
they
a separate
banished?
society.
They just
technically.
got like banished to hell.
But
because
let's be
leprosy
honest,
or
they
whatever.
Britain. How many times did Britain do that? They had Prisoner Island, which is just
Australia.
all of Australia.
True.
They have we want to be a different religion island, which was America,
and Leprosy Island,
and then they had Canada,
and then I guess
whatever
Canada
Canada
happened, too.
did.
See, that's like the funny thing. I saw like a video,
And the only
recently,
one
it was,
that
like,
stuck was Canada.
they kept that one. They kept that one for a long time.
I don't think Australia really has much of a tie to.
Isn't it like a
Britain
thing
anymore.
for a Canadian Parliament that you have to like swear allegiance to the Queen or some shit?
Yeah.
Dog, you gotta
still
swear allegiance
to the Queen.
You gotta swear allegiance to the flag every morning at 7 a.m. when you're starting at 5. So you gotta do a bunch of shit.
That's so
Well,
funny.
Yeah,
Think about it. You
I
ever
wasn't that
remember
kid.
those days?
I never like.
What do you mean? You never did the
No,
pledge?
I did in elementary school, but then like in middle school I stopped caring, and then high school I started realizing some stuff and went, "Oh, I hate this."
I only
Yeah,
did
It
it.
started getting weird when you
I
got
only
older.
had to do it with the teachers that made you do it.
That was the thing, is that there's some teachers who, and that's when you realize that your teachers were like really, really about that shit.
Yeah.
You ever
They're
wonder?
like, stand the fuck up, show some respect.
And I'm just like, what am I respect? What am I respect? I mean, like, sure. I just always, I never think about those kind of things until like way later, and you're just like, yeah, that was a little.
It's
that was a
super.
little
But you know
culty,
what's
it's
funny?
Brainwashing.
So you
A
know,
little bit.
like
Just
all
a
this
little
like
brainwashing.
Leprosy Island thing.
Mhm.
It's crazy because apparently in Hawaii
There's also Leprosy Island too.
they made their own. They independently made the same decision to make a Leprosy Island.
Hey man, that's the
I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, apparently in Hawaii they
Is
also
leprosy
did that.
contagious?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's super contagious.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what happens then. What's it called?
They just said isolate those fuckers.
They said take them somewhere else. They said get rid of them. They said
Give them an island where they can live their life and die.
send them to their death
Isn't like
island,
just
man.
like the whole thing for leprosy is that it causes just parts of your body to just deteriorate.
Listen,
Your
I asked.
eyes like yellow and
Yeah.
shit.
I'm just saying that there's definitely going to be someone fact checking us about all of this.
Yeah, no
later.
shit.
Guys,
do you think I
I'm not
don't
a
have my
historian.
phone? I've
I
looked up
don't know
nothing.
shit about leprosy. Do not give me.
We are not.
Don't give me the.
Give it to him.
Don't give me
I'm giving
like
you
I don't
permission
have a
to do
degree
it.
on the wall.
He does have a degree. He's lying.
Yeah, you see
He's
this
hiding
great
his
wave?
degree.
He's a professional in,
This is
in
his
leprosy.
degree in fake
This is-
science and biology. It tells you everything you need to know.
It's very large.
It's massive.
It's a very large degree.
And it was like $24.
It really. The worst part about buying these things, like shit like that, is that Patrick will get a notification about whatever I'm buying. So he will then text me about whatever I'm buying later, like within a day, just to trip me the fuck out. And then I have to remember that my friend has access to the list of things that I'm buying.
Can't believe you can't buy sex toys.
Why would I'm not the one that's ashamed. They're the ones that are buying all the weird shit.
But then they're gonna
It's
like
not
have conversations with you, and is it really worth it at that point?
It's definitely not.
You're like, hey,
I
how'd
gotta
you
go-
like that pocket pussy you bought? I think it was a
I gotta
very
go.
good model.
I gotta go smuggle it out of a fucking sex shop with my friends or something. We all walk in. We all walk out separately with brown paper bags, and no one says anything. We just look forward. We're never going to talk about this again, except for the podcast where we talk about the time that we all bought sex toys together.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't just walked into an adult shop with your friends before? Because I have for sure.
I mean, I have, but
It's been a long time. I think maybe in like high school or not high school, like like fresh out of high school, like it happened a lot more. And then I stopped giving a shit.
Well, yeah, no duh.
why did we need to take?
It wasn't funny anymore.
Why did we need to take?
Funny penis on the
Yeah,
lap.
you walk in and you're like, you think it's really silly. You're like, haha, all of these.
Yeah, it's
sex
funny,
But you know what?
like,
Maybe
once
my
or twice,
mindset
and that was
hasn't-
it, and that was it.
Maybe my mindset hasn't changed too much because when I saw Critical by not one, not two, but 3 giant Moby huge penises, I thought that shit was funny. So like maybe my humor hasn't like
Doesn't go away. Dick jokes never
it doesn't go away too much.
I know that for me, my humor is way more based out of situations because if I think that like something that's happening is funny, I will be way more into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like sex toy story, I went to a sex shop with a manager of mine, a friend of mine, and a girl I was fucking around with. And they all bought the same items together. They all walked out with their own. Like, it was a weird moment for me to just, like, watch these women all go together and go, we should get that one.
Yeah,
Like, they all were,
that's
like,
the one.
comparing and contrasting.
That's the one.
That's the
I
one.
think that
They literally were just like,
it's ribbed in just the right way.
I was really tripped out. I just went, yeah, is that? Because I don't
Doug,
think
what if we like went into the thing?
it would
What
literally
if we
be
went
us
into the
three
place
walking into
and then
a
like
thing.
going like taking the pocket pussy and like shoving our hands in it and being like, I kind of like the ridges. I
Yeah,
kind of like
this,
the ridges.
this feels like
Feel the ridges.
feel this, and you're like, yo, this is kind of warm. This is like, it's like warm,
yeah,
but it's
I
like,
warmed it up.
yeah, no,
I
you
warmed
for
it
sure,
up.
yeah, you
I
for
warmed
sure
it up a
got
little bit.
you got a little.
Hey, Chewy,
fucking-
try this out. Stick your fingers in there. How does it feel?
All right, Alex. I'm definitely cutting that. I'm definitely making a video out of that. Personally, I hold on to that story because I think it's just so silly, and I think it really just like exemplifies what dude friend groups and girlfriend groups should do because it's like mad different. I could never imagine me and my homies just like 4 deep wandering into like a Starship and being like, guys, we should buy this one.
See, okay,
You know
okay. This is my story.
Oh yeah, what's it? This is
Chile
the
has
time
a
that you
story.
and your friends all bought the same pocket pussy.
No, we didn't buy the same stuff, but we all 4 people walked into a
Wait,
Starship.
This is when you guys were drunk
We
as
were
piss.
fucking hammered.
They were drunk as piss.
We were
I've heard
super
this story.
drunk. We're,
Oh, yeah.
So it's like it's me. Shit, I don't even remember who went. All I know
It
is
was you and
It was
Jordan.
there was a few others. It was AJ as well buying like crazy stuff, but none of us really bought anything except for AJ. But the thing was, we're all just like fucking around super hammered and just like making the dumbest jokes about literally everything. We're just like hanging out, like talking about dumb shit. The highlight really isn't that we were like really doing crazy stuff in the Starship. It was really that we left the building and our friend, our very dear neighbor who lives right across the hall, decided to in his drunken stupor just public urination just right there outside of the
I love it.
Starship.
Oh, dude,
across
that's
the
so
street
great.
from a police station.
Oh, dude.
I love the dichotomy of sex shop, police station, Waffle House because they're
Piss in
just
the street.
like you just walk from one to the other. Like you just
dude, it's like us going church, joystick, church, pizza.
back to church, leaving. I'm we
That's not fun.
we have not gone drinking in so long that we just have to go do that again soon.
Yeah, I think I lost that the second I stopped working in the restaurant industry.
Yeah, you're just like I don't need to do that anymore.
Yeah, I can go to bed at a normal time.
I could just sleep. Sleeping is cool.
I mean, the other night I
remember
drank
what
a whole bottle of rum, so that was kind of epic.
Alex, do you remember what 3 a.m. looks like?
Yeah, it's called Woody's.
Yeah, we were up to like 4 the other night because I was piss drunk and smoking.
With Chiwe,
Yeah, I
right?
put on the
don't
Dragon
think-
No,
Prince.
when we were recording the music.
That was not 4 a.m.
Dude, yeah, we were up till 4.
Yeah, that was 4 a.m.
Yeah, because we just kept going.
No. The night you drank the whole ass bottle of rum, we ended up transitioning down to the couch and watching Dragon Prince because you guys didn't want to watch War Dogs.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like the end of that night ended at like 4 in the morning.
Oh, for me, I probably went to bed way earlier. That was probably it. So I probably
No, we all went to bed at the same
went-
time.
it was-
It was
no, it
at
was
like
like
4 in the
3.
morning.
it
was
must have been
like-
like 3.
It wasn't
must have
4,
been
but it was
still,
still
yeah,
late.
Yeah, I was just like 4 a.m. Dude, I haven't done a 4 in a minute.
I probably stayed up in my bed a little bit because I was like,
Oh,
Wait,
I
that
know.
was Saturday night.
Yeah.
I woke up 5 hours later to go to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely did. That was the night
Isn't
where
that the worst part?
Chiwe literally asked me. He was like, "Hey, dude, will you make sure that I'm awake because I always wake up at like the ass crack of dawn." And then I slept in that.
I did.
I remember.
Of course you did.
I
You
woke
were
up
till
with
3.
I woke up when Chiwe was leaving, and I just went, "Oh, bye, Chiwe."
Cereal?
Yeah, it is what it is.
Well, bye now.
It was just a
Cool.
backup plan. I had like 4 alarms already set.
All right.
I love
guys,
a good back.
I have one more topic personally
Yeah,
that I wanted to bring up.
I have a couple of these.
And then we can move on. So back in the day, Thomas Jefferson. You remember our good old president Thomas Jefferson? Did you know that during his presidency, he was gifted? Wait, let me get a 1,235-pound wheel of cheese.
Yes, I did know that.
No, I didn't know that Thomas Jefferson got a.
He was gifted it.
Ton of
They were
cheese.
like advancing like agriculture in like such a way at the time that they were trying to find a way to like really show it off. And then they
Dog, there's
as a president.
underground caves filled with cheese wheels in the U.S.
Yeah,
Wait, no, I heard about
That's
that
a
one.
real
Was it
thing.
because I
No,
yelled about that
but
one
this-
at you?
yeah, no,
I was
this-
asking you what the
this
fuck.
story in particular is really funny. All right, because apparently Thomas Jefferson got this wheel of cheese in like the first year of his term, and he was like, "God, this is like a giant, like
No, it's
it's
massive.
1,300 pound. I think it said it used like the milk of 900 cows.
How much is a ton? How much does a ton?
How much is a ton?
Yes, a ton in pounds is 2,000, so it's a half ton of cheese.
It's over.
it's
a
almost
Over
a
half a
ton.
ton of cheese. Yes.
So yeah, he got this wheel of cheese, right? And he's sitting there going like, well, we don't have refrigerators. I guess we're just gonna leave this wheel of cheese here in this room in the White House. That wheel of cheese stayed there for like 3 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got to the last year of his term. And they go, we have to do something about this cheese. It's smelling. The White House smells like old
Yeah,
room temperature, multiple year cheese. So what they decided to do was throw a party, a cheese party.
A cheese party.
Presidential.
They invited 10,000 people.
There
To
was
the
still
White
cheese
House.
left though.
No, They ate all the cheese.
Oh, thank God. You know, as long as it's a happy ending.
And then his term ended. The funny thing is that at the time, that was just the gift to the president. There was a smaller, still like 500-pound wheel of cheese in the White House. That was the vice president.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And the new president came in and was like, what the fuck? Why does it smell like this in here? And they literally had an executive order to get the cheese smell out of the White House.
I love the executive order, no cheese. That's so funny to me.
Please get this cheese out of
we need
here.
some armchair analysts to fact check every single word that just happened in the last 5 minutes.
Damn, I can't believe you're calling Graylin out like this.
Hey, Graylin, did I get the cheese story right?
Comment down below, yes or no.
Did I get the cheese?
Love you, buddy.
I
want to
have
talk
heard
about
part of that
I
story
want to talk
before,
about a thing that the three of us did together, which I think is fair. This is the perfect time to do it.
Oh, sorry. The second one was 800 pounds.
Still insane.
Sorry, I'm looking at this thing right now.
You can't undercut a giant cheese wheel, Alex.
Okay, 300-pound cheese wheel is this bad.
Apparently, the cheeses have a long-lasting impression and during President Obama's administration, the White House had to held 2 big block of cheese days in effort to channel accessible democratic decisions stimulated by fucking Jackson's open house cheese celebration.
President Obama has to go.
They
to
celebrate.
the cheese dinner.
Obama celebrated President Jackson's fucking.
They really did a lot with cheese. No, he's like, no, that was really important. That was a really important economic bill that we needed at that time. Otherwise, how would we survive? I'm just saying, if it wasn't for the cheese day,
a ton.
if it wasn't for the half-ton cheese celebration, you just might not have a cell phone. You don't know the ramification. Anyways.
No, my phone's Korean, so I don't think that has any bearing on.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe that phone would have been a North Korean phone.
It's true.
Ooh.
You don't know. You don't know the ramifications.
I know what have won.
You're right. China #1.
Did you see that they're currently using Chinese economic power to make companies bend to their will and say that Taiwan is not a country? Which they aren't, by the way.
By the way, Taiwan's not a country. No. I feel so bad about that joke because every time
because
we do
it's
it,
real.
I feel like I have to backpedal and be like, guys, it's a joke.
It's
bad.
I can't wait for Alex to look at me one day and go, look, we have to get the merch.
All right. Maybe I have like one more.
One more Taiwan's not a country joke?
No, one more.
It might not be soon.
One more
Damn.
topic of discussion.
I have a topic for immediately afterwards. So if you want, it's a departure. What's it called?
Okay, mine's also sort of a departure from big cheese. But
Mine
it
is
feels like
specific.
today's kind of like a very scatterbrained thing. I just prepared like a ton of things to talk about.
I was going to talk about the stuff that we did together. Let's do that, actually, just because Chiwe was there for it, and we're not going to...
Sure. We can talk about that. I was going to talk about something super silly.
You want to go silly, bro? You can do it. Let's go.
I was going to go to Silly Land.
Sure, man. Let's go silly. That's fine.
Can we talk about dating shows?
I mean, sure, dude. Sure. Yeah.
I find them severely insufferable.
Yeah, you cannot
I
watch
can't
dating
watch a
shows?
single episode.
I think they're funny.
What's your
But-
favorite dating show?
If I had to say, like, what my conception...
And why?
Like, my favorite... Catfish.
Catfish?
Catfish is my favorite dating show.
That one's... Why is Catfish your favorite dating show?
Catfish is my favorite dating show because I watched a grown man look at another grown man that he was catfishing and go, yeah? You want to fucking fight about it? What's up? You want to fuck? So what? I'm not a 4-foot Latina with a huge ass named Rosita. What the fuck? So
Does that change anything?
Does that
I
cha-
loved you.
dude, I watched a guy literally, and he just kept like walking up, just being like, "What's up? What's good?" at the dude that he catfished. And the dude that he catfished was just like, whoa, man, what the fuck? He's like, dude, get the fuck away from me. Like, what the fuck are you going on about? And it's just this guy just like, what's up? And then afterwards, those two dudes now run a YouTube channel together.
Oh, yeah. That is so funny.
It's so silly to me because that's probably like that episode is seared into my brain, and I don't think I'll ever forget it because it is some of the most unhinged content I've ever watched in my life. Is like watching as this man like is just trying to fight this other dude, even if it's fake. Like even if the whole thing is set up, especially because they later ran a YouTube channel together, where they go on and said that it was fake. So like the whole show is garbage, but they're all fake anyway. So like,
I think
No, your favorite dating show is not Catfished.
you're right.
what is it?
It's definitely Pawn Stars. Pawn Stars is my favorite dating show.
Well, that's absolutely different. But no,
Cheer, what's your favorite?
no, none of them.
dating
I
show?
really don't like any of them.
You have to choose one. What's your favorite?
It's probably mine.
No, I've never liked any of these shows. That concept,
Oh,
it like it's boring for me. I would
Come on, The Bachelor is so good.
No.
Yeah, you like the
I've
Bachelor.
never
The
liked
Bachelor
any
is-
of
The Bachelor's. No, My Bachelor isn't my favorite. My favorite's Room Raiders. That MTV show where they had like
Oh wait,
a
if that's
guy
wait,
go
if those
through, like,
if
the
those are what
rooms.
counts, my favorite
yeah,
one's
they're dating shows.
Sorry, you're right. You're totally right. My favorite one is 100% Next.
No, it's
Yeah, you
fucking
like-
cheaters, obviously.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's Cheaters. My fault.
Cheaters. What's Cheaters?
Have you never seen Cheaters?
Uh-uh.
Alex, Cheaters is is this show where
It's not about
they
dating.
it's about dating.
It's about dating.
So, there's a person, they'll contact this fucking show. And then the show then goes full private investigator
yeah,
on their significant other and finds them
cheating
most of
or
the time
something.
cheating.
Oh my god!
and then a Jerry Springer ass confrontation
yeah,
happens.
there's been so many spin-offs of this, like on YouTube, that to catch a cheater.
yeah,
shit,
dude, it's a very
where
easy one.
they like Chris Hansen.
yeah,
the girlfriend.
they just fucking show up and they're like, hello,
There's literally
I'm
like I saw like one.
I'm Jimothy Barnes with Cheaters. Your girlfriend is over there watching. Who is this? And or like
No.
they'll set him up. So they'll just like open like a door or something, and then they'll like bring everyone. They're like,
Dude,
go.
I want you to know the
Fucking
funniest
bust
one
the shit
I
in.
saw, because it's like super stage, right? One of them is just like a dude where they set him up.
Yeah.
To go ahead and put his printer on Craigslist, right?
Yeah.
And then he finds a person to go sell the printer to, and he brings the printer over there to the girl, and the girl's just like, oh yeah, that's a nice printer you got there. Do you want to come inside,
Is this
big
just
boy?
a porno?
Yeah, it's basically
is this the printer
that's
that
what
you
all
wanted?
these things are supposed to be. They're basically
No, like,
It's
I
just
get
a
it.
porno.
it's like cuck porn.
Oh, for sure.
Basically.
Kinda.
It's all just cuck porn. So this guy goes and they're like, oh yeah, I hate to break it to you, he slept with the actress. Yeah, that's where they went with it. They were like, not only did he initiate it, but he actually was able to go all the way with the actress. The actress actually slept with him.
The actress had sex with him. She
Selling
was
the
acting.
printer. God damn it.
Man.
But my favorite dating show is Room Raiders, because I love seeing Zac Efron going through girls' dirty panties.
That's definitely strange.
What?
Yeah, so the idea of Room Raiders is that a guy has multiple girls he can choose to like date. But before he can make his decision, he goes through each of those girls' rooms or some shit.
I'm not gonna lie. If the
Disgusting.
idea of the show is finding a woman to
Basing
live with,
basing who you wanna date off of looking through the girls' rooms.
That's
Or
super scary.
the guys' room.
it's super weird.
Super
Or
weird.
there's
But
Date My
also,
Mom.
Date My Mom's funny. My favorite one is for sure Next, though, because that show is insane. And I have a screenshot of a time that me and you watched an episode of Next.
I was there for that.
Oh, yeah, we're all of us there
yeah,
for
you're
that.
there.
That's so
'Cause
good.
you-
Let's
you-
go.
you showed it. No, and you went, no, we're watching an episode.
Oh yeah,
wasn't
we're
like one of
totally
the guys' things like, oh, skeet, 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 skeet.
This was in May, but like maybe. But the thing is
question mark?
Yeah, no, what's it called? It just says
virgin.
Nina, and the first thing it just says is virgin.
Nina Virgin.
This is for
And I
sure going
remember
up
that
on the
the
screen, of
next two.
course.
I remember the next two things that it adds is like unhinged, if I remember correctly. It was
Yeah.
like an absolutely insane fucking choice.
It is
Has
really not.
no
it's
idea
not
what
good.
to do with their finances.
Yeah, it was something crazy like that. I love that show though. The show is so fucking
Has
silly to
put
me.
$0 into their IRA.
Yeah, it's just like
It's
and
usually
it's like
shit like that.
it's shit like his friends call him Bone Crusher or like some shit.
Then it's like Bone Crusher, Chronic Masturbator.
Yeah, it's like always something stupid. I love
So
those shows, and like those shows are silly too
And
because it's
one
like
of them says like technically a child molester.
I remember because it goes two ways. Is that the dudes like when it's a girl that they're trying to date, all of the dudes are always like frat broing it up in the like
They're
in the
a,
fucking
no, they're in a van.
van. They're in a van,
literally in
yeah.
like a party bus.
yeah they're like frat broing it up together, right? Because they also like shoot vignettes where they're like guys talk and they'll just like be weird.
Yeah.
Oh, and the other option that I vaguely remember was that for some reason the girls were always lesbians, but I just think that was like MTV in the early 2000s.
Well, I don't know if you remember like hearing about this, like the Tila Tequila
I was
dating
just
show.
thinking about that.
And how like it got to the end.
Can
and
we talk about
it
those?
was
Can we
like
talk
it was
about
like
those
it was
shows?
like
Those
it
shows
was
are
like a
insane.
it was like a bisexual.
Yeah,
one.
yeah, the
reason
two-
you
and
even
then
know
they
of
got
these
to the
shows
end.
is because we watched a video documentary
And
on it.
I watched those videos growing up.
Yeah,
I watched
yeah.
those shows. I saw the whole bit.
But-
Damn, we watched way different.
Oh, I
But
saw
the
Bret
whole-
Michaels'
but the
Rock
whole
of Love.
thing
I
is
saw
that
that
there's
trashy
just-
ass. I saw Flava Flav go and talk to her.
Yeah, but the whole thing is that at the end everybody was mad at Tila Tequila because
This is fake.
they found out that she's not bisexual.
And she had a boyfriend the whole time.
Yeah, she had a boyfriend the whole time.
The whole thing. was
and then
staged.
they did it again after
a second
that.
time. That was my
Insane.
favorite part. Is
They
that they
said,
were like,
"Fuck that, it's fake. We don't care."
they said, well, it gets ratings. So I think that's the thing, right? Is that it doesn't matter if it's fake because only so many people are gonna know that it's fake, and there's going to be like a ton of people who think it's real.
So,
So it doesn't matter.
so
Well, I
you
don't
wanna
even.
know?
I think it goes further than that. To me,
It's super like brain off.
that's the thing. Reality television in general is just super brain off. So whenever these shows come on and it just gets really unhinged, people are just gonna tune in. They're just gonna see some shit and go.
I love people losing their shit.
Yeah.
I
So-
love watching someone lose
So,
their
do
absolute
you guys want to hear
fucking
my
marbles.
idea for the next season of The Bachelor?
Is it? Why don't you just? I can't wait. This is where we like.
Oh wait,
segue
actually, I lied.
into,
I just remembered.
when we did this with our friends. We did a dating. We should continue. What is your idea for The Bachelor?
So I think
Alex?
like it would be like a really funny idea
Mhm.
to like have this guy go on The Bachelor, right? And they're like bring out like all the bachelorettes,
Mhm.
but then all just like throw like a wrench in the plan. There's just like two gay black dudes, and they're like, "Uh-oh, I can't vote them off. People are gonna get mad at me for that."
I can't believe we're cutting this segment.
I can't believe your idea is just put them into an uncomfortable situation.
Yeah, where they're like, "Damn, Jamel, here's your fucking rose. Here you go."
I want that, but at the end of the season, he like marries Jamel. Like I want like him and Jamel to have like a really long and like really
By the
loving
end of The
marriage.
Bachelor, he realizes he's like, you know what? Maybe I've been closed-minded.
He's like,
he's
like, I actually
it would
really-
just be funny if like the whole time he was just like, maybe I do keep them around just because I'm just curious to see where this goes.
and he's just like, actually, Jamel,
God, he cares about me so much.
he's just like really supported me through this season in a way. Those shows get like recorded over like 4 weeks or some shit. Like it's like short. The amount of time that those shows go on for. So I think that it's crazy that they're all just like, let's get married,
Yeah,
right? They're just like,
that's the idea. It's The
idea-
Bachelor.
The idea is that you go on the game show to get married, but instead you go on the game show to get clout or something, and then or
No,
you wanna
apparently
get
a lot
your
of
own season.
apparently on The Bachelor, a lot of them actually end up getting married.
maybe on The Bachelor.
No, the Bachelor like specifically is like,
Oh yeah, on The Bachelor. What about
Yeah.
The Bachelorette? Because
yeah,
there's
it's the same thing.
I don't know.
It's just
Usually
it's
ends
just
in
backwards.
divorce.
Well, the thing is because I know that The Bachelorette gets really funny because they're just like, I know that the way that the seasons work is that they just pick somebody from like the other one,
Yeah,
and they just like, everyone really liked this person, so they're gonna find love.
Yeah, I just think it would be
Or they
super
don't.
funny to just throw in like two gay guys, just be like, here you go.
Only if you married it. I want it to be called something like Who's Gonna Marry Jamel? That's what I want.
Who's gonna marry Jamel?
It's like about it's about what if it was like a sitcom where it was starring Jamel and it was starring Jamel like going on a dating show, so they
Oh,
show you all
God.
like the fucking reverso angles of it. Like that show would be maybe fun.
Who's that? Habibi.
Yeah.
Who's my Habibi?
Who's my Habibi?
It's the fucking
Who's my Habibi
it's the Muslim bachelor. It's just like
Who's my Habibi is the
you
dating-
don't even get to see who's behind the
Nope.
burqa.
Nope. It's just eyes.
It's just eyes.
It's just eyes, baby. That's what you got to do. You just got to. It's straight eyes. Who's my Habibi is the name of the fucking dating show that we're gonna do on the platform channel. That's my fucking.
See,
Who's
that's
my
Habibi? That's so good. I love that.
That was good.
It's funny.
Coming to you, Ball.
Yeah, I remember though what actually is my favorite dating show ever. It's a very
Sign-ups
silly.
are open.
Does it just start? Does it open up and you just browsing Minder? Is like that the thing?
Oh hell yeah! Didn't we talk about Minder on the podcast last time?
I'm pretty sure we've talked about Minder before.
Dude, I love Minder and fucking.
We've
like,
talked about
Muslim
Muslim
only.
people meet.
Oh yeah, what's it called?
Muzz
Is
date?
Muzz Match?
Oh,
What's it?
Muzz
Muzz
Match.
Match was fun.
Muzz match.
Muzz Match was fun.
But yeah, what I was trying to say though, I remember what my favorite dating show was. It's a
Yeah.
very. I don't remember how long it is. It's like 5 minutes or some shit. It's just a YouTube video where they're making fun of The Bachelor, but it's the Asian Bachelor.
Oh yeah.
What is that called?
I think that's
dude.
literally it. Asian Bachelor.
Oh, okay.
You know what I found? What I saw recently?
What?
There's a dating show in China apparently that the idea is that a woman walks out to just like a bunch of parents who ask her questions.
Yeah.
And it's a bunch of like educated women getting asked questions like, do you know how to cook? And them all saying things like, yes, I would love to cook for my husband.
Yo, that's crazy.
I saw a video where they were just like, yeah, it's just like a bunch of these women. And they just keep being like, she has a PhD.
Damn straight.
And I just went, oh, that's fun. That's wild. And apparently it's popular.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
be
I bet it's
surprised.
popular.
It's popular.
That's a very.
It's like Date My Mom, but instead it's like the reverse in all facets.
but like,
Are you gonna cook for my son?
Alex, would you go on Date My Mom?
Sure.
You would go. Would you go on? Would you
I'll
go?
go on a date with a couple moms.
You
I
just
do
go
it.
date some moms. Do you think that you can get a? Do you think you can get a good? You think you can like really iron out who your potential girlfriend will be? Out of her mom?
Yeah. I for sure think.
What if she's
That
like? What if
based
she's
off
one
of
of
the
those girls that
parents-
hate their parents though?
What if I date the dad?
I think if you date the dad, you might understand. You might understand.
I think I might understand better if I get to date my dad or not my dad.
I mean, yeah, if you dated your dad, maybe you would understand more.
I wish I knew my dad.
Yeah, if you dated your dad, you would definitely understand.
I have
more.
to know my dad first to date my dad.
It's true. What's it called? How would you know? How would you know?
I was telling Kevin earlier today, I was just like, see, Kev, you should come over anyway. He was like, yeah, I know you guys have been sick. Maybe I shouldn't come over today.
You should come.
And
over.
I was like,
Were you trying to
should-
get all of us sick?
No, Kevin's not sick anymore.
Oh, is he not?
No, he was perfectly fine all day.
Oh, I thought he was sick because he was talking about being
He was.
sick.
he got
was-
that jet lag.
Oh, well, then he was just being
Yeah,
a bitch.
He was just tired.
He was just
And he got
tired
the
for 3
sniffles
days.
for 3 days.
Yeah. But he came home or home. He came to work.
He came to work.
And
Home.
yeah. Kevin's back. We're gonna get back to them Let's Play soon. But I was talking to Kevin today, and I was like, "Oh man, you don't want to come over and get the same illness as me, as Mahmoud." I was like, "We could be on the same wavelength." Kevin, you don't know this, but tonight your dad's leaving. He's going to Florida.
He's going to Florida.
He's going to Florida.
Surprise!
Without
Your
your
dad's
mom.
leaving.
He's knocking up a 27-year-old.
Did we talk
Me
about?
and you are gonna have way more in common now, Kevin.
Me and you are gonna be like best friends. We're gonna like.
We're really
gonna be-
ironing out this friendship. It's
Did we
going
ever?
great.
You guys
Did we
get
ever
some
talk
friendship
about?
bracelets.
Yeah. It's saying I miss my dad.
I miss my dad.
No,
He
it's
says I
it-
miss my dad. on
It's
the
just
bracelet.
that my dad left my mom to have a baby. Oh, dude, mine did too.
Oh yeah, that's why we get along so well.
That's why we get along
Look at
so well too.
Spark here with good parents.
So
who
I'm
are
the only one in this
married.
house that
Dude, both my
parents
dads
are together.
Both my dads did that.
Both my dads did that. Yeah.
God,
What
I
a
didn't really
shame.
think about
What a
that
shame.
until now. I'm the only one in this house that has parents that are still together.
Yeah, Chiwe, quit fucking gloating. Not having to live with a broken home ass motherfucker.
I will say I have a Keith now. Having Keith is super sick.
Yeah, I wish I had a Keith.
You have Keith.
You have Mike.
It's not the same.
Yeah, it is.
It's the same thing.
I'm just saying, I could get like.
You're missing no aspects of Keith that I get that you don't.
I mean, like, true. You're right. You're right for sure. Really, I just got your mom out of the deal, and Keith is there.
Yeah. No.
No. That's a package.
It's a
deal.
package deal.
It's a package deal for sure. It's a package deal for sure.
You just get both.
You do get both. Shout out to Keith.
Shout out to Keith.
The key.
I wanted to talk about fucking because I wanted to talk about the conversation that me and you had where we were
actually
doing something
do-
on
I
the
do
same
wanna-
wavelength.
I do want to follow it up by telling Kevin, I was like, also, your mom's going to marry a bald guy with a neck tattoo. That's going to be sick. It's going to be really good.
He's gonna be the best thing that ever happened.
He's going to be the best thing that's ever happened
So
to
many
you.
Mustangs, dog.
Bro.
He's going to bring Mustangs into the house.
I love Keith. That guy's
Does
I
it
wanted-
still count if it's the new electric SUV?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, it double counts if it's the new electric Mustang SUV.
But it's not like a muscle car. It's not loud. It's
No,
quiet.
no. Keith only buys the best of the best Mustangs. He buys the Cobras.
Yeah.
He does.
Shelby
He spends-
Cobra
he
is
spends
He
the
insane.
bought a
extra money.
Saline.
He spends
Yeah,
the
he-
extra money. What, Chiwe? You're not gonna go and spend all of your money on Mustangs in your
Yeah.
your wife's house to all of her
Literally,
kids?
His new car is literally a Saline.
Dog, I'd spend all of my waking money going on vacations if I had that money.
You just gotta go to you. They take
You-
those vacations.
They still take the vacations.
They take those vacations.
They just don't like leave America.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like leave America, go travel, like, and do backpacking shit, that kind of stuff. Like, just be out and about.
Dude, you could backpack. You could totally back some packs.
Back the backs.
Yeah,
I
I
could pack some
basically have to
bags.
have no real bills though. Otherwise, my
So?
money would run out quick.
If you
Dude, you just save
Pack
up
your
enough to
backs.
pay for the bills, and then you go and do the thing.
maybe slap some sacks.
You could do that. You could pack some backs and slap some stacks. No doubt.
Yeah. Got buzzed.
So, Alex, what was it like for you when you
Monkey.
what was it like for you when you picked up the phone and then your dad told you that you had a brother?
Oh, that's an intense conversation, dude. I don't know if I'm ready to have a breakthrough on the podcast.
I just wanted to talk about how you definitely asked me that same shit as a joke, and then I said, no, actually, my dad was looking at my sister, and they were like watching some like nature documentary, and then he said, yeah, you've got like a sibling over there, and my sister said, huh, and then he never explained.
That was it.
See, the closest I got to that was my dad telling me he did whippets in his 20s.
Dude, I wish my dad told me he did whippets. in his
But
20s.
wait,
That would've been way
how old
better.
were you when that happened?
This was 2 years ago.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we were on the same wavelength.
This was 2 years ago.
Okay, mine was like 4 years ago.
This was recent. That was that sibling's older than me. What's
Yeah.
He's been here way longer. He would be super, or she, I don't know. My dad also doesn't know.
Nice.
Africa go crazy, though. Africa goes crazy.
Sub goal Ethiopia. We're coming.
We're getting wives.
We're getting wives.
I was talking to my aunt the other day, and she definitely was just like, whenever you get married, you need to figure your shit out. And I said, oh, yeah?
Oh, she spits truth.
She was, no, what she meant was she was like, look, you got, like, whenever you're going to get married, make sure. That was what she meant. She was like,
Oh,
She's
make
like-
sure it's the
she's
one.
like, figure that shit out. She's like, for real. Because divorce is rampant.
Yeah, you're gonna end up like
I'm gonna
Jim
end up-
Carrey, apparently.
I'm gonna
or
end up
Tim
in
Allen.
my own Tim Allen movie where I have to win back my own kids' affection. Wait, isn't that a movie with like didn't that happen recently? Like where they did that
what
but as
would
a riff?
what would the Muslim like Santa Claus movie be like?
I don't know, man. It's like
Do you guys have any Santa Clauses or anything like that?
no.
Oh.
Nah.
No.
Muslim Santa isn't real.
It's Muhammad.
Me figuring out. I
You
definitely.
just turn into Muhammad. Look, it's me. I'm here.
That'd be really confusing for everyone.
Everybody already says that your name is, so
Yeah,
it doesn't, nothing. That's the movie. It's just like you accidentally become Muhammad because nobody knows how to pronounce your name.
I'm just saying, nothing makes my dick softer than a bitch asking me if my name is Mohammed. Nothing.
You're like, dick is in her mouth, and she's like, come on my face, Muhammad. And you're like, fuck.
Oh, dude, you think I would have to get hateful then? That's like
That's when the spite starts happening.
That'd
That's when the incel arc happens.
that's the evil, man.
Do you have to get
That's my villain origin story. Is a bitch called me Mohammed in bed, so I had to really.
So I became an incel. The
I
incel
feel
arc.
like just
had to
in
go fuck
case
her
though,
mom
you
or
might need to get like a
something.
tattoo, like right on like your happy trail that says Steve. So that it's your name tag.
I love a good white guy name. What's it called? I've started asking women what their white guy names are, and they always tell me what it is, and I think it's funny.
Is it usually like Scott?
It's usually pretty close.
All right. I don't know if you guys ever had this conversation with your parents. Did you ever find out what your parents almost named you?
No, what's it called? My shit's not funny. Me and my sister are both named after my parents' parents. So what's it called? That's not funny in the slightest. But what did they almost name you? Did they almost name you like?
It was Damien.
I wish they would have named you Giuseppe. I wish they would have named you
No, it was
Giuseppe.
Damien.
But I love that Joe has Giuseppe on his arm. I think
You
that's
know,
fantastic.
my name was going to be Damien until the day I was born on June 6th,
You look like
1996.
you could look like a Damien. Like
No,
yo,
I was-
Damien
they were
works.
literally-
Yo, Damien
for sure
Kyle,
works.
you could be a
No,
Damien.
they were going to name me that until I was born on the 666 date.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, yeah, no, like, because, like, the Omen, like, that was, like, the story of the Omen. Like, his name was Damien, the spawn of Satan is Damien. And
God, why didn't they just fucking give you the Satan name? That would have been
then
so
and then
cool.
it lined up.
Do you
really
know
weird.
how much goth girl pussy you could be getting
For sure.
right now if you were named fucking Damien? You would just be like, "What's up, bitch?"
Actually, you know what? I think they wouldn't really change that much.
I mean, like, facts,
Nothing
but-
would change. I'm not interested.
bro. They would be. They'd be beating that. You'd have to beat them off with a stick, bro.
I'm gonna beat you off of both hands.
You just have some nice. You just have some nice Wiccan girl be like, "Come on, Damien, we're gonna go. We're gonna go somewhere."
I already went down that rabbit hole. I'm like good. I think I'm like all goth girl emoed out.
Yeah. That's a terrible idea with our pop punk band that we're starting.
Yeah,
It's okay. I'm not using that to get pussy.
I'm not saying you were. I'm just saying that you're going to attract a very specific kind.
All right. No, I'm gonna get a very nice, conservative blonde woman.
You can still
sort of
both
like
of these
resembles
things can,
my mom
yeah.
a little bit.
Both of these
so I
things
can really
can
get
still
this
exist.
Oedipus Rex like complex going on.
Yeah, that's what you're
Yeah.
doing. I can't believe it. What's it called? I can't believe it. What a shame.
What a shame.
What a shame. What's it called? I'm excited for you to go introduce her to your mother though, because I know I'm going to be there for that. So that's going to be fun.
Spark, what did your parents almost name you?
I like as far as
Did
I
you
know, they really didn't have too much difficulty picking out my name. They just kind of they did like some testing. They didn't really tell me. They just said
They did some.
They went through
testing.
the list of white people names and they're like
They did some.
Christopher.
They did
Hicks.
some
just-
focus. They did some focus.
They literally
groups,
just kind of
and they sent out an email.
There was a couple polls
As
that
far
we
as I know,
took.
they haven't really.
They showed a picture of me, and then they showed a couple of names, and then
They
everyone circled what name they think I should be.
And then they chose one of the
and
most
Christopher-
common male names of all time.
But-
and they were like, that one's pretty good.
But they wanted to spice it up, so they changed the way it was spelled.
yeah, no, for sure. No, that's totally it.
They gave it a K. No.
No,
I love
they
the-
took the
I love
H
it.
at the beginning.
I love
Yeah.
I love the white women. I love it when they're just like, I want them to be unique, and they just like fuck up the spelling.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Every
like-
so often, a unique spelling is like cool, but all the time. Okay, so as a working a host stand, and you see people's names, and you go, that should never have been spelled that way.
Why is it like this? This is not how you say that.
Why your name Mike Keisha, but you got 4 Y's?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Living here in Georgia, I was like in like high school or something.
My Keisha's my favorite.
I ended up talking to this one girl, and I ended up not being able to continue being with them because, or like trying to make. I didn't try to make it happen. Really was
Mhm.
the situation because their name was like Emily, but it was spelled Emily.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen that. EMILEAH.
EMMALIEGH. Emily.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay, I have
no,
seen
that's
that
no,
one before, too.
that's not
But-
that's Emily, but that's actually Emma Lee. That's what that name is.
Yeah. So what they
That's
did?
two names. That's what that.
So, but it's one word. It was one
It's
word.
one of those two names.
And then
ones.
they just straight were like, and I tried to like pronounce their name a certain way, and they're like, it's Emily, and I was like, I'm not doing this.
I'm not.
This is a real story.
She gave you an easy one, and you were just like,
No.
fuck it. Fuck all this shit. I don't want to do this.
I thought you were some cute Southern Belle type woman, and now here you are just being an Emily.
Here you are trying to fucking talk to me about how I'm not going to church enough. Man.
You know, I might be able to put up with that. They're willing to put up with me not going to church. You know, that's like the whole thing.
That's
No,
not how
no,
it
no,
works, dog.
that's-
What's it called? Church is required. Church is required for me.
I don't know.
If church
I mean,
is a
dog, the
requirement
difference
for me in
is
a
that
relationship, I'm
They'll
not
take an
dating this person.
atheist over a Muslim any day.
That's true. That's true. They could explain one. They can't explain the other one.
Yeah, he just doesn't believe in it.
Yeah, he just doesn't. Maybe when he's older.
Believing something different is like the enemy.
They don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all.
Boy, that's-
Because you see, atheist is just like one step, one like
It's a half
corruption
step.
away from like doing the thing.
You can be broken. You can be changed.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just waiting until like I'm really close to death,
Yeah.
and
That's
then
when-
and then I'll figure out religion.
yeah, man. You just gotta like you wake up one morning and you're
Time
like,
to make it right.
Yeah, for sure. For me,
J-Man?
if religion is like a requirement in the relationship, I'm no longer in this relationship.
Hard.
It's hard.
Especially in the Bible Belt, man.
mm-hmm. Yeah, we're really in the wrong place. I realized that when I moved to Ohio, it was way less of a thing.
Yeah,
Even though like those people still exist, but it's definitely less. Like it's definitely
sure
less.
less.
it's the Bible Belt.
It's the Bible Belt. It's
It
crazy.
literally has a
man.
name.
That's true.
Yeah, it really fucks.
It's a crazy ass one.
You
That's
know,
why I always got to go hang out with. I have to go feel him out first. I got to go feel him out for a while and be like, look, what are your intentions?
what are you trying to do with me?
What are you trying to do with me? Are you trying to make me like wake up on Sundays and go to church with you and your family? Because if that's what's happening, I'll just like put my dick in your mouth and go home.
You know what? It also might be in Ohio.
Still not a no.
They just might talk about it less.
It's also true.
They
Also
just
true.
straight up just might talk about it less.
They might. They for real might.
Because in New York, it was like super like a big thing to go to church and like stuff like that. But we didn't talk about it outside of church.
Maybe.
So like we would go to church on Sunday. It was
You went to
also I
church?
grew up in an Italian neighborhood, so it was like super big Roman Catholic
No, no,
area.
yeah, no, that's super big in New York.
I think
My parents did that shit.
Yeah,
In New York.
exactly. So it's just way different for me because like I don't know, like did you live in like a Muslim community like ever?
What do you mean by that?
like I don't know, like I grew up in a place that was
Like where
Surrounded-
everyone around me was that?
yeah.
No, Alex. No.
Well, I don't know. I
Were you not meant to constantly go to religious
I know
events
you
all
are
throughout your
always here in
childhood?
Georgia, but I don't
'Cause I
know
was.
if you
No, I
ever like found
So the idea was
had like a pocketed community.
yeah, there was a pocketed community for sure. Like that's for sure a thing that happened. They were just not where I was living.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I was
Yeah,
like, did you
no,
ever
no,
live
no,
in
no.
that community?
No, I didn't live in that community. I interacted with that community a lot.
That's cool.
So that was like the thing is that, but it was all for me, like my mom's friends. Like that's just what that shit was.
Yeah,
It
for
was all
sure.
just like a bunch of my mom's friends and then their kids. And then that's just what I was doing.
For me, it was like the church was a place in the neighborhood, and then everybody in that neighborhood went to that church because they all were Italian.
It wasn't like that.
Yeah.
Nope. I had to go and we had to go drive 20 minutes. So I could go. We had to go drive a little bit so I could go find. We can go to someone's house where they could smoke sheesh, do cocaine, and I would just like play Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 or something.
Nice. QA.
Brain.
I love the cocaine gag. I want you to know every time I see it now, I just go and then I keep moving.
QA, do you have anything you want to talk about?
I got no topics currently.
Hey, dog?
I mean, I got stuff we could for sure go into. I got some
Do you,
stuff.
do you want to do more, or do you?
I can do a short one. I want to talk about this.
Wait, what time is it?
We're pretty long. What's it go? I'm trying to go.
Well,
and-
there's tons of cuts in this. There's like
Oh,
a
for
lot of-
sure.
Yeah, there's like a
tons
cut in
of
the middle of it. So we're a little long, but how about this? I got one we could do that's like a little quick. I just
Okay,
wanted to talk to you guys
little
about
more
this
so.
thing that I saw yesterday. Or not yesterday. This was over the weekend. I was over at my aunt's, and I just saw that Ray J's doing Crystals commercials now.
Yeah.
And it's super funny to me because all of those commercials look like that one porn video where it's just like some dude clapping cheeks in like the back of a Popeyes. Like, I don't know if you've seen that one, but that shit is so funny to me. It's
No.
just straight up Ray J doing a whole bit.
No,
like-
but I did recently
I don't
see
know
like a
any
really
of the context or even I don't know what's going on.
Spark doesn't like black women, so it's fine.
What?
But what's it called?
That
Like
is
for real,
actually
it's
not
Ray.
been a thing.
I can't believe that Ray J was just like straight up. Like I can't. Like I think about how much they had to pay him, but it shouldn't be that much, right?
So, what? I was
Why
gonna
is Ray
say-
J still a dude? Like why is he still doing?
What, you were expecting him to
Raycons?
be a
He owns
winner?
Raycons.
I know he owns Raycons, but that's like think about that.
He makes so much money off of that.
Think about that. Like I think it's just every time I see Ray J now, I just think it's funny.
That's crazy.
Like I guess
Because what Ray J was a musician and is now like doing way different shit. And I think maybe it's the rebrand that gets me, but it's also the fact that it's just like a
Hey
fucking
man,
Crystals
why work
commercial of
hard when you
anything.
can sell bad products and make lots of money
Dude,
doing
I
it?
can sell a slider. I can sell a Crystals burger. I just need to tell you that it grants miracles, and then you'll at least try it once.
Yeah, like Jared from Subway.
At least once. Why do you think people were so okay with that shit? You think people really were losing weight eating sandwiches all the time?
Yeah,
Maybe if the other option was fucking lard, like what? If the options are, I guess, Subway and McDonald's, maybe,
So like,
maybe.
I saw this like weird thing, and it's like Snoop Dogg, like it's like a Raising Cane's thing, but
Oh
it's
yeah,
like
it's
it's
Snoop
like
Dogg and a Cane's
Drive
commercial. Oh, that's
episode 1,
fantastic.
Raising Cane's drive-through comedy featuring Snoop Dogg.
I miss
And
Cane's.
like
I miss it so much.
and like that commercial just like
when you were in
alone-
Ohio talking about Canes,
I was
you said you
talking
hated it every day.
I was talking shit about it, but now that I've lost it, I miss it so much.
because
Because every
Zaxby's
day
just
you were
doesn't hit
in
the
a-
same.
No, it's because I thought Zaxby's was better, and it's not. It's just not. Is the
Dog,
problem.
you had rose-tinted glasses about Zaxby's
I had
the 4 years you
So
lived
the
in
thing
Ohio.
is
Dude,
that
no, the
Zaxby's
problem-
definitely has more options.
No, it does have more options. The chicken's just better. Is the thing.
The chicken's better at Cane's.
The chicken's better at Cane's.
I will be honest.
You had a
I-
weird. you had the wrong experience. I want
yeah,
you to know
because
if
we
we
went
would've-
to the one Raising Cane's in all of Georgia.
Yeah, if we're like
we
on a
drove
road,
all the way to Athens.
If we're on a road trip at some point, I'll take you to one, and we will sit down. Like you're gonna take it, and you're gonna eat that shit fresh.
yeah,
Because the thing is that shit's so hot that if it's inside the thing for any amount of time, it'll steam.
Do you guys want to see us go on a road trip to Raising Cane's? Let us know in the comments below.
The Raising Cane's vlog.
Hey,
Oh,
speaking
also,
of
I
garbage
have, like,
fast
a-
food in the past. You ever been to when they used to have it like at not really truck stops, but like rest areas, and there was
I ain't
there'd be,
never
like a
been to a
KFC
bodega.
Mm-hmm.
that had a buffet.
What?
A buffet?
Yeah, dog. KFCs at one point would have
No,
like,
I do. What I do
buffets.
remember though
No.
is the Pizza Hut buffets.
I remember the KFC Pizza Hut buffets. Yes,
Do you remember the Pizza Hut buffets?
I do because there used to be one in front of my house. I just never went because it was
Yeah,
always
yeah. They did it there.
it just always had to be like
it
was
used
like
to
it
be a
stopped
hut.
at it
It
stopped
used
at like
to be the
11.
hut.
It stopped at like 11 a.m. is like what the thing was. Like you had like it was only for like a specific time and we could never go.
Don't you
That's
miss
it.
the Pizza Hut?
You mean the
The actual
Yes,
like
the
the
hut.
actually
The hut
wait, is
shaped
that not a
restaurant.
thing anymore?
No.
No.
It's not a thing anymore?
No, now they're
that was
they're
like
all
an-
in like shopping centers now or like gas stations.
Like whole buildings with like sit down areas. They don't have sit down areas anymore.
No, it's just a takeout place.
It's just takeout. Pizza Hut is takeout.
Oh yeah, Pizza Hut.
It's a
doesn't
Little
have
Caesars.
Pizza Hut's a Little Caesars now?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I guess I've never eaten inside of a Pizza Hut. So like For me, that's
Dog,
not.
we for sure ate at a Pizza Hut in high school.
Yeah,
Maybe
the one in
that
Cummings.
was a sit
We had
down.
the one.
It's still a sit down.
It's the only one.
If we've done that, I feel like I've done it once.
Maybe we haven't, but Shiva is saying that you guys have.
Dude, I don't feel like I've ever done that.
Dog,
If
we've
I've done it,
as a group.
if-
Me, you, Kevin,
One.
and Jeff.
I think I do actually vaguely remember once.
I have sat down at the Pizza Hut though, and it's actually a really good experience.
It's fine.
No,
It's
no,
fine.
no. The thing that's good is that the pizza comes out really hot, and since
Really,
it
really
doesn't
hot.
get put into a box, it doesn't steam at
It
all.
doesn't steam at all.
Yeah, that's the
and
the
and,
thing.
and
That's
then
the
you
thing.
get the fresh za, and dude,
That's my
that
thing with-
fresh Pizza Hut za without of the box, no box,
Thing's
is
good.
It's
It's
different.
good.
It hits different.
That's what I mean with Cane's. Is that, dude, that chicken, the fries, the toast. The toast is still like crispy because the thing is that it steams up in there. So the fries. The fries get soggy too. All that shit's
No, I
crisp.
totally get it.
You want the
Ooh,
basket.
It's
Dog, that's
so
how I felt
good.
at the fucking. Imagine being 7.
Maybe
you're
we
just
need to
eating
eat
a-
inside of Zaxby's next time we go.
I don't think that's gonna change.
It doesn't change anything.
I think
It's still
Zaxby's
soggy.
still sucks. Is like the problem now.
I agree.
The problem is not that I feel as if Zaxby's itself is like degrading in quality inside
What was
the box that I'm eating. The problem is that the box that I'm getting sucks.
You know, it's really crazy because I feel like back in
Like
the
I
day,
want you to know between Zaxby's between Zaxby's and Arby's right now. Like the Arby's tenders versus Zaxby's, I'm actually picking Arby's right now.
Arby's are good.
The
Yeah,
Arby's
the
ones
Arby's
are
ones
way
are
better.
They're fire.
The Arby's ones are fire, dog.
They're really good. They're crispy.
Zaxby's is a chicken restaurant.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Is that's wrong.
And Arby's, the place that everybody hates on,
The
has
place
better
that
chicken
everyone
tenders.
talks shit. The place that you can literally you can order mozzarella sticks at a drive-through. Like,
Oh, dude, that place is awesome.
Dog,
Arby's is so
that
great.
place is so funny.
I don't know what communities you're in. I don't hear anyone ever talking shit about Arby's.
Dude, Arby's was like a thing.
No. Arby's. People
Arby's
make
on
fun
the
of
internet.
Arby's.
Arby's on the internet is a thing people make fun of. Yeah.
Guys, I'm taking a stand right now. Arby's is not that bad.
Arby's hasn't been bad for years. 10 years ago, yeah, they were bad.
I think it probably got better and no one noticed.
I don't know. I've never had bad experiences with
I've
Arby's.
never ever
Because
had
the
a bad
curly
experience
fries
at
were
Arby's.
always baller. Like that was like the thing that really always got me. But just like a classic roast beef.
Arby's.
Yeah, you
Dog.
ate paper.
No, I ate plastic.
Yeah.
That's less of an Arby's issue, more
That was
of
that
a-
one.
That was a location.
That was
issue.
that one.
That is human error.
I know it's human error. I've always known it's human error.
Of course.
It just never got.
I
better.
just also got bullshit
There
from
was
the
a
people.
so me and Kev drove up to Ohio and we stopped at an Arby's and I had a Frisco melt and I for sure shit my brains out later that drive.
Mhm.
But it was
All
great.
right, since we're on the topic of like fast food and like where they've gone, why did Steak and Shake get so bad?
For sure, pandemic.
They removed the Royale. Why would I?
They
ever
removed
go
the
back?
Royale. They closed. Like I know the insides.
They used to be
closed
24
because
hours, and now
they
they're
used
not.
to be 24 hours. Now they're not, but they still have a sign that says 24 hours, so
Hours.
it's really confusing.
Yeah, because these places haven't changed in years, but at the same time, they're done.
It's because they're garbage.
Yes, they're going.
They're on their way out.
They're for
They're
sure,
for sure on
their
their
way
way
out.
out.
They're on their way out.
They need to take every other fast food chain has done refreshes on their like models and shit, especially in our area, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
think about it. Steak and Shake's the only one that has never done
I was
that.
telling
It
I was
stays the
telling
same.
Kevin, and I was like, all right, I'm just saying, how
Never.
long does it
It's never
take to
done that shit.
remodel a Taco Bell? Our Taco Bell has been being remodeled for months.
You know, it takes a while, but that
I-
Taco Bell's gonna get remodeled too, and it's gonna be way different.
I
It's
know.
going to be super nice, but at the same time,
I can't wait for my first chalupa and never go
construction
back.
companies are not efficient.
No.
They
They're
work
actually-
on it maybe a day or
I
two
think
a
they get
week.
paid to not be efficient.
They get paid to
Fact.
not be efficient.
I
Yeah.
think like
But
there's a
regardless,
thing
other
that they
topic,
get more money to not do that.
Like I was trying to say a moment ago, imagine being 7. You're being on a road trip with your family
Mhm.
for 6 hours.
Sure.
You stop at a KFC. There is all you can eat mac and cheese.
That sounds so
dog.
funny,
What?
dude.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
all
you
you
can
can
eat
eat
mac and
KFC. Dude, the KFC
mac-
buffet probably.
The KFC mac and cheese is really good too.
Yo, the KFC buffet is for sure a thing that happened before they made the double down.
Do you
like,
guys-
there's-
do you-
Oh yeah.
They
You
made
guys-
the double down. They're like, we can't do this shit anymore.
What if they just had like a buffet of
Can I
double
see your
downs? You want to see my
I don't have my phone.
Oh yeah, you want to look at a picture of the double down right now? You want to
No,
remember what it looks
I'm just gonna show you
like?
what the fuck KFC buffet looked like. It was literally just like They had the fried chicken in the hotel pan.
Yeah.
All of that. It's literally just in like a shitty.
That's
like,
so-
Guys,
bar.
you know what I
It's
really
just like
miss?
it's like a
You
Chinese
know what I
buffet,
miss?
but it's the worst.
The thing that I'm like
kind.
really nostalgic about from my high school was just
CC's
us.
pizza.
No, just getting together with your bros at like a McDonald's and like
Yeah.
eating inside the McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently
We
like,
haven't-
some of
when
them
was
still
I-
do it.
Oh yeah, it's
When
still
was the
real.
last time you like ate inside of a like fast food restaurant?
Inside
Yeah, like since you become an adult, not like ordered inside and like took it home.
that
Like-
I ate inside?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a couple years. What's it called?
Isn't that crazy?
I did
a
it
couple
with like
years.
I did it with like Patrick a couple like mostly, and then but like that's because I think for the most part we're just gonna go through the drive-through. Like
And go home.
we're only gonna eat inside if we
And
like
then go
literally
home.
have to. I think
It's because we have homes now.
It's because we have homes. It's because we have our own homes now.
Yeah, so it's not like our parents' homes. Before it was like a place to get
We're
away
getting
where you
out.
could eat
Yeah, we're
with.
getting out for a while. We're like dicking around with our friends.
Okay,
but
But
now we're adults.
maybe we should do that because
we should
like
do that more.
so you can get out of the house more. You know, be like out of the
Yo,
house.
free your mindset, dog. Free your brain.
Yeah, get out there, man.
What's it called? If you're not eating out, if you're not eating in the restaurant, are you really eating out? Think about it.
Exactly.
I think you're just eating at home with extra steps, bro.
That is true.
Do you have pictures of the KFC buffet?
No, but I did. But I'm going to read y'all this review that I found of an old man that put in this review 2 months ago.
Where is it?
About
Where is it? What
the KFC in Roswell.
Oh,
is this? Have a buffet?
please tell me it does.
Wife and I had not been to KFC since before coronavirus times.
Sidebar: I hate KFC. Continue.
Oh, I totally understand. I do as
No,
well.
I
Now,
actually kind of like KFC.
like it's hit or miss.
I've never.
It depends on
It
the
takes
place.
too long and it's always bad.
I get that. Anyways,
Just-
there is no longer a
Sorry.
buffet type table full of exquisite comfort food.
Oh yeah.
Only the old buffet table remains in its place, but it's full of cardboard boxes where their tasty food used to sit on. Now, someone serves you one of the blue plates they offer and served from behind the counter, and no repeats except for the drinks. What one gets is the crispy fried chicken that only the old colonel knows how to cook. You will lick your fingers.
Dude, that is a great.
That's fantastic.
Dude, this guy is old as
He's
dick.
old.
This is. I'm screenshotting this. This is going in.
You
What?
need. Yeah, you're gonna go put a picture of Jericho on the screen right now.
Oh yeah. Good job, Orlando.
Yeah, dude.
That's good shit. He's a local
Pretty good.
guy. Dude, yeah, he was upset that he finished his mac and cheese and he went up to them. He's like, "Can I have more?" And they
And he
said
went,
no.
No.
They said no.
They told him
They
no.
told you you had to
They
pay for
said
that.
no.
They said you-
They haven't had a buffet for 3
They
years.
said you had to
dog.
pay for that. He said.
But you used to have.
But
a
you know what?
buffet.
Orlando's a stand-up guy. He made this review.
Four and
He
a half
was
stars.
super honest. He said the food still good. 4 stars.
Yeah, no, he had a good time. He's just reminiscing from 3 years ago when they still had a buffet. When I thought this was something that I only did as a kid.
No,
And
man.
You know what? You know what?
They just recently got rid of
A
them.
couple years ago for him was probably like 20 years ago.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you
Yeah.
right.
For old people, 3 years ain't shit.
That's true. Maybe.
So you
Maybe.
might have been like 5
But
or
I think
something.
Yeah, but I just like in my head I vivid images of this like
No.
crazy long buffet table with all you can eat biscuits, mashed
That
potatoes with gravy,
to me,
mac and cheese,
That's a
and
core
you know
fried
memory.
what?
chicken.
You know what those
That's
core
a- that's a
you know
core
what that
memory.
you know what the closest thing to that core memory I have is being at the Chuck E. Cheese and like just like being at the party table with all your friends at the birthday party.
Oh, yeah.
With all the pizzas lined up.
with like the worst
on
pizza
the-
ever, but it was just great.
You were just so hungry because you were playing with your
Psyched.
friends and drinking soda and
And
like
then your parents come back with like a fucking like 16-ounce cup filled with tokens.
yeah, and they're like, "Go have fun."
Have a
And
great
then,
time.
and then
Enjoy.
they distract you with the tokens, so you go and starve, and then your parents eat all the pizza.
Oh,
And then you come back, and then there's
There's
no
no
pizza. The adults eat
I
all the
wanted
pizza.
another pizza. They're like, sorry, man, there's no more pizza.
And then your parents ate like 4 slices of pizza.
They
each.
crushed the pizza themselves. Hey, man, they paid for it. I get it.
It's my birthday.
Wait,
Fuck you
when
and
you
your
when you
birthday.
were a small child, was Chuck E. Cheese
Your parents
like
are
a
too
common thing for
hungover to
you?
give a shit right now.
It was. Yeah. Chuck E. Cheese. I was a great Chuck E. Cheese kid. Come in. We're recording. Hi.
Howdy.
Okay.
Okay. Thank
You guys, ice cream cake.
Bye. Yeah. Well, it was actually I think her dad's like birthday ice cream cake. Doesn't matter. Regardless.
Anyways, that was Megan. So
That's Megan.
Either way, so was this when you lived in Florida?
I didn't live in Florida, but I did go to Florida for a little bit.
Okay, I thought you lived in Florida for like a small.
No, that was when you got
I would go there
kidnapped.
for the summers.
Oh,
sometimes.
okay, never mind. That's what it was. But like, when I lived in Florida, that's what like you did. When I was like 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Like
You met up at the
every
local
time
Chuck
there
E.
was a
Cheese.
birthday party, like regardless of like who I was friends with, or like
No,
even, like,
my-
family
my-
members, we would just fucking go to Chuck E. Cheese.
My parents just like always did those things where you would pay like one price and it was like a full package for all the kids to go and they would be like a
it
place
just
to
made
eat.
sense.
And like they
For
would
sure.
pay like a flat price. It
That's
might
what
be
you
like
want.
$500. They're like, cool. They get to play. They get to do other
Way
things.
cheaper than $500.
So we like did that, and then like here in Atlanta, we have a place called Andretti's, or we had a place called Andretti's.
now it's
and
called the Motor Speedway.
something like that. And then Andretti's was way cooler because we got to ride go-karts. And they put you in like put you through training because it was like a birthday
Mhm.
party. So they did like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
whole
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
They really
Safety
did it up.
course. Got to do the whole bitch.
So they like got everybody and they put them in, like zip up suits and like got your like helmet on.
Andretti was sick.
And then like you realize there was like some shit inside your suit because they don't wash them well enough.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gross.
Andretti was not like clean, but it was fun.
I never did
And
the-
then they were
I
like,
never-
and since you guys don't have licenses, here's your course. That's just a circle.
I never went to Andretti's. The one that I went to all the time,
Pigeon Forge?
no, was Malibu. You know, yeah.
No,
Okay,
never.
so in
No idea.
it's off Jimmy Carter. We can go there today. It's like
Dog, if we
called
were gonna
like
do any
Malibu Speedways or something. It's effectively just an Andretti's. But the thing is that they had like the Dave and Buster's, right? Where it's just like this giant arcade.
That's what.
Yeah, no, that was
Andretti's
at
I know,
Andretti's too. It's the same
I know.
shit.
It's the same shit.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. I'm just explaining because they have extra stuff. So they have your arcade, boom. But they also have the bumper boats.
Mhm.
They got your favorite bumper boats. They even have go karts outside. So you're doing the go karts. On the side, they also have batting cages. That's
Yeah.
cool. They got a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Their whole thing though, they're like fucking their thing
What's their thing?
was a Grand Prix where if you had a license, you could get in 2 cars and literally drive like
Real cars?
actual, like, it's not like, they're not cars, but they're like pretty much like go-karts on steroids.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, you're in a thing. It's safe, so you guys can get in there in case you roll and shit, and you just take that shit on the fucking track.
Oh yeah, so I did that in at Pigeon Forge. They have that like you literally have to sign a waiver. Do you like the whole?
Yeah, no,
thing,
dog.
you
They
have,
have
like, a
that shit
course.
literally half an hour away
You're
from
wearing.
Okay.
Yeah, you're wearing like a whole on like actual
wearing helmets, the whole
motorcycle
bitch.
helmet,
Yeah.
like you're in a race car. You're effectively. It's not a go kart anymore. It's like one of those like a rally car or something.
Yeah.
It's like it's a little
Like
like
a
mini,
quad.
like race car. Yeah, and
It's basically an ATV.
and it goes like
Hit those
50 miles an
bitches.
hour.
Yeah, no, they hit some good speed.
Yeah.
I remember.
You will be thrown out of the
Um,
vicinity if you bump into someone.
Yeah.
They tolerate no bumping.
bumping bad, bumping very bad,
Bumping
Of
bad.
course.
Especially-
Those things are
that
so
shit is
expensive.
insane.
especially because you're literally crashing. But dude, those things were cool. I remember when
They
I
were
was
super.
I was
sick.
young. I couldn't drive those shits yet. I was hitting the fuck. So I really enjoyed go karts, but I couldn't enjoy them as much because I was fat. And it just moved better when you're not.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
You know what I
True.
miss from Florida the most? Maybe you'll
Souvenir
sympathize-
shops, right?
sympathize.
Hit me with
It's
it, dog.
you miss
Hit me
souvenir
with it.
shop.
I miss all the themed mini golf places.
Oh wait, no, those they're everywhere and they're super.
That's like
cool.
the same
super
thing.
No, there's
but
here's the thing. Here's the thing.
The thing is,
Here's
that the
the
surf
thing
shops
is
are
that-
always attached to the specialty mini golf
So
places.
the mini golf places, there's like one on like every other block.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
The best. Okay, so there's. I don't remember what it was called. I think it's like Pirates.
Yeah, it's
Cove,
Pirates Cove.
The name of it.
There's always
That's-
Pirates
some
Cove is
shit.
one. Pirates Cove is
Yeah,
one.
no,
of them.
but like that's like the biggest.
It's
one.
a
That
huge
thing is
one.
fucking massive.
Yeah.
And it's
We should really just go take a fucking trip. And
Dude,
we
mini
should.
golf
Are
is
we gonna
fun.
take a Florida trip? That's so.
I don't want. I don't want to go.
Why
to Florida.
not? Why not?
Okay, like
It'll be easy.
It'd be easy, cheap.
It'll be easy. It'll be cheap. Fuck it. Let's just go do the thing. No one's no.
but like there's not.
Do you
much
guys want to see us go to
do.
Florida?
Yeah, you guys want to see the adventure vlogs? Put in the comments if you want to see the adventure vlogs. I'm gonna
Like,
make I'm
Every
gonna
time
make
you
Spark-
pitch something to me as like a plan to go do something, I'm just gonna be like, "Do you guys want to see that?"
So there. Let me give you a rundown of what you can do in the state of Florida. Burn, sunburn. Yes. Go to the beach. Go to Disney. Both of these things I have done to death that I don't want to ever set foot in.
Do you want
of those
to? You want to know
places.
what the funniest thing is? If we were gonna go on a vacation, we would do not this one. We would maybe go to the beach. We would probably do a lot of beach shit, but we probably even wouldn't.
But
Who
what
knows?
about
Who knows?
what about let me counter offer? We go to Tennessee and we go to the Bass Pro Shop Pyramid.
That I would do. I would for sure do that.
Bass Pro Shop Pyramid.
That's good content. Also,
You guys get in the car. I'll see you when
We're
we
gonna
get,
go
I'll
to
s-
Memphis.
I'll-
We're going to Memphis.
I'll believe it when we get in the car.
Let's go to Memphis.
we can hit up Chattanooga on the
I'll
way.
believe
And
it.
Chattanooga
Yes.
has
We
some
can
food.
go to the Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah, we can.
We can do all those things.
We can rent a cabin again.
I don't know why you guys are acting as if I'm not the one who pitches that we go do stuff all the time. Like I just
Dog, it's usually the three of us that pitch.
dog.
to do
I'm
stuff.
just saying that I'm down to do the stuff.
Yeah, dog, you're
Yeah.
asking the people who
do stuff.
Yeah.
We're the ones that would go and do it. Everyone else in our friend group is not.
Well,
It's getting anybody else.
well, guys.
into
I
it.
guess it's me. I guess it's us
It's us
three and
three.
Kevin. I guess that's what we're gonna
To be
do.
honest,
and even then,
Kevin
Kevin's
wouldn't even
even
go unless
harder.
you force his
well,
ass.
fuck it. I guess it's us three. We're going.
It's
We're
literally
doing the
the three.
platform. We're gonna go.
I can't
Platform
even
or
get
live from
Kevin
the
to come
Rainforest
over.
Cafe.
I can't even get Kevin to come over here on a Monday.
That's true. That's true. He didn't want to do none of that shit. Mm-mm. He said, "I'm good. I'm good."
He do that. He be like that.
All right, guys.
I think that's probably.
I think that's it.
think that's
We're
it.
almost at 2 hours.
it's gonna be a long one.
Insanity.
It's always a long one when we got Chiwe on.
And when we come back,
For sure.
when we come back, it's like double long too.
We got to make up for it.
We do.
Make up for lost time. We make an extra long one.
This is the second episode of me being on here.
And it's only like 2 episodes before this one that you were on before.
We're really not that far.
It's not that far apart.
It's really not that far apart.
No.
All right, big dog. Where can they find you?
Here on the Platformer channel and on my Twitter down below. Go hit them shits.
Mm-hmm.
Go watch Sonic. Go watch The Force Unleashed.
True.
Both of those Let's Plays are out. Chiwe's going to be on the next episode of. Wait, Chiwe's
I am?
already in.
Wait, no, I was on the second episode, not the first episode.
You're going to be on the next episode of The Force Unleashed.
Yeah.
It'll probably be out before this one is.
Big Dog, you're going to be on Let's Play soon. We're going to start recording that probably in the
Probably this
next week or
Probably this week.
this week or next week. You know,
Sometime.
just whenever Kevin comes over.
True.
You'll see me sometimes. I have no content. I work too much. Sorry.
Soon. If he
Okay,
makes
maybe.
content, he'll probably be here. So check
True.
it out. Big Dog, do you?
Yeah. What's up? You guys catch me? YouTube, Twitch, Indra_EX, Twitter, at OG Stevie Wonder. It is still that, and it might even just stay that.
You know what? I think it's so funny because I think this whole episode, even though it was so long, I didn't look at the camera because I was just over here looking at you. So thumbnail.
The problem is,
There you go. Sorry, guys. Have wait. Did you want to say something?
no, I was just gonna literally just say that the problem is my point of view is literally staring at the camera, and so all the time. Shut the no, we are not a sad dog
Bye.
commercial.